Quiet, please. Sam DNA Dehne, that's me, the guard angel for Reno. I'm an Air Force Academy graduate. I've spent many years flying fighters and bombers. And those are some of the airplanes I used to fly. The F-4 Phantom, the F-101 Ludo, the B-52 bomber, biggest bomber in the history of the world. I carried enough bombs strapped between my legs. And I likely have an audience here. Thank you for coming, young men. I used to carry enough bombs strapped between my legs to kill 93 million people. Thank God I never had to drop any. And then later on I became a pilot for the greatest airline in all of history, Pan American World Airlines. And they were blown out of business by the terrorists over Lockerbie with no help, no help from our own American government. What about that? At any rate, I was just finishing my workout a little while ago and driving along saying, what am I going to do with the rest of the day? Wow, I drive by City Hall and they're having a nice smiley face. They're having a special meeting just to make my day so I can have something to do in the afternoon. Yes, that's true. Anyway, seriously speaking, here's the deal. About 3 months ago, the governor and his entourage of federal bureaucrats put out a plea to the city council to support them in bringing a military unit, another military unit to the Reno area. I got up here, and I was responsible for bringing the C-130 here instead of F-16 noisy fighters, dangerous fighters. I was responsible for bringing the C-130, and they're doing a great job, the Air National Guard. The governor and his entourage said that these airplanes that were coming here, if there are any new airplanes, was going to be for a rescue issue. Boy, here's the problem. Here's the problem. If anybody has had their ears open for the last month, there have been fighter jets taken off, noisy, dangerous fighter planes taken off from our airport virtually every morning and flying around our city. I'm here warning you. Maybe you don't even know about it. If you don't, you better not know about it because you should be doing something about it. 20 years ago, we spent $200 million redoing houses to make them soundproof against noisy airplanes. And the airliners had to spend hundreds of millions of dollars themselves quieting their engines down. Now, you're sitting here idly, and it may not happen thanks to me. They may decide we're not going to do that. We do not. And I support the military. I recognize the military. Nobody recognizes and supports the military more than I do. Nobody. So I'm not against the military. I'm against the military having fighter jets flying out of the middle of Reno, Nevada. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's reading the newspaper over there. Jordan, what's the story on my... This is what we get from our government here. A person comes down here with important stuff, and the young lady... Thank you. The young lady's reading something else because what I'm saying is probably 10 times more important than what she just said. I was talking through you to her.
Mr. Dehne, please remember to address the body as a whole. Please don't address an individual council member.
Okay, can I have my 10 minutes back so she can go ahead?
An additional 10 seconds.
Now you see what happens. You're welcome.
Vice Mayor or